Hi there, welcome to my skin locker, and today we are going to go straight with the business. I'm not going to ramble too much for this video because we have quite a few products to go through, and this is, as the title suggests, is a one brand review, and I'm going to talk about few of the products that I've tried from a brand, an Indian brand called Ens Closet. Mainly the masks and the cleansers. Before going on with the actual products, I'd just like to give you a little brand overview if you are not familiar with Ens Closet. So basically, Ens Closet is an organic and natural brand from India. They do not load their products with unnecessary chemicals, fillers or parabens. Also, they do not test on animals. So what you are getting from them are safe, non-toxic, effective products at a reasonable price rate. I've tried some of their products with my own money, and I'm here to talk about few face masks that I've tried and a couple of cleansers that I've tried from them. So let's just get on with the video because we have quite a few things to talk about. So before going on with the individual product review, I'd like to start on with the packaging here. Their products come in this plastic black tub. I believe they are working on their packaging right now because the newer product that I'm seeing has a different shape. They are still in the black plastic container, but it has a different shape. I would really like to see their new containers for myself because it is quite a bulky packaging in my opinion. The amount of product that you get in these jars, in these containers, does not justify the bulkness it has. So packaging has always been my concern for this particular brand, but I'm hopeful that with the new container shape and all, they have given it a thought. So that's that. Apart from the packaging, all these face masks have some sort of clay base in them. So out of 10 face masks that they make, I've tried 5 of them. So for the first face mask, I'm going to start on with my favorite, this banana face mask from them. It is their banana smoothie for skin radiance, and I cannot agree more on this explanation. The ingredients in here are all very soothing. Like, it has oatmeal in here, it has mango butter, it has glycerine, it has aloe vera, green apple essential oil, green tea extracts, kiwi, spinach, banana, ascorbic acid, like all the natural ingredients in here. The consistency, as I'd like to show you, is very creamy. As you can see, it's very slippery, very creamy. The scent, however, is not at all my favorite. I hate fruity scents, and it has almost that kind of scent in here. So apart from the scent aspect, I do not see any other negatives of this face mask. It has a beautiful consistency that spreads on easily on your skin. It does not tingle, it does not irritate my skin. What I like to do with this face mask is keep in the fridge before I apply it. Like, keep it in fridge for about half an hour, and then I like to apply it on my face, and it gives me that very cooling sensation on my skin. It is very soothing and calming for my skin. It gives my skin that instant brightness. And as I've told you, I have had no irritation with this product. It goes on easily and smoothly on the face. It washes off pretty clean. You don't have to tug your skin in order to remove it all from your skin. It comes off very easily. It does not leave any kind of residue or oil slick on your face. The skin feels really fresh, smooth, and not to mention again brighter after its application. It does help to calm the redness on my face, which I seem to have, especially during summers. So this face mask helps me to calm that down. Out of all the face masks that I have tried from them, I have seen like the most positive results from this face mask here in terms of skin brightening. So this is no doubt my #1 face mask from them, and surprisingly I don't see enough people talking about this particular face mask, but it is really worth a try in my opinion, and I'm definitely going to buy once I run out of this product here. Next is my second most favorite face mask from them, which is this called Sculpt. It is their anti-pigmentation face mask, and as you can see, I have used it entirely. Like, I've used all of it. As for the texture, it also had that smooth texture and this beautiful reddish color here. One thing I'd like to say about all these products that I have with me from ENS is that they all have beautiful colors to them. So it is like really fun to use these products. Anyways, as for the Sculpt face mask, it had a very spicy, strong scent to it. It has kaolin clay, bentonite clay, glycolic acid, and lavender essential oil, glycerin, aloe vera, broccoli extract, licorice extract, and all that sort. This, I would say, was the face mask that has helped me to deal with the texture issues of my skin. All the others have in no doubt contributed to skin brightening and smoothing, but this was the only face mask that has helped me to deal with the congested pores, the texture issues that I have on my skin. At times I have used it as a spot treatment as well. It is no doubt my favorite when I am dealing with the skin congestion issues, which is another aspect that is very common for oily, acne prone skin types, especially in summers. It has, like I said, bentonite clay in here, so it is a little drying, but not in any uncomfortable way. It did not give my skin that uncomfortable pulling sensation. There's nothing like that, but it was, yes, a tad bit drying than the banana. Banana was more like a cream mask rather than a clay based mask. This, on the other hand, was a comfortable true clay mask, I would say. And it goes without saying that this product also did not have any irritation on my skin. Otherwise I wouldn't have mentioned it in the favorites here. I had absolutely no irritations with this product. I used it, like I said, as a spot treatment and as an overall mask on the days when my skin needed that extra help to deal with the skin congestion issues, and it really helped. It never failed me in that aspect. I really liked like these two face masks from them, and I wonder why I don't see a lot of people talking about these two, like a few other face masks from them. But in my opinion, these two are like real gems, hidden gems in the ENS closet. So that's that. Other face mask that I tried from them is this cult favorite from them. It is their Illuminous face mask. It is their skin brightening face mask and has bentonite, kaolin, French red clay, green tea powder, aloe vera, and all sorts of other extracts like papaya, chamomile, and orange essential oils, and so on. As for the texture, this one too has that creamy texture and the beautiful aqua blue color in here. If you look a little closely, you'll see tiny granules in here, which is basically rice powder and is in here for giving your skin that gentle exfoliation, which it does provide. It does give you that gentle exfoliation when you are trying to, rinse it off from your face. It does give that. As for this face mask, I would say that it was the first face mask that gave me a little tingling sensation on my skin when I used it. It was nothing bad, like it was nothing uncomfortable for my skin, but I experienced a mild tingling sensation when I applied it. It was more on the cooler side than the uncomfortable hot sensations that some products give, which are irritating your skin. It did not irritate my skin, but I had that cooling tingling sensation from it, which was like something that I have not experienced with either of the previous face masks that I talked about. It goes on pretty smoothly, but you will have to spend a few extra minutes taking it off in comparison to the previous to the sculpt and the banana that I've talked about. You will need a tad bit more time with this one. It has a very unique bubblegummy scent to it. It is a really good face mask and exfoliating face mask, I would say. Yes, I like it, but not so much like my other two favorites. I do see a reason why people like it so much. So that is what I have to say about this Illuminous here. So next in the face mask we have this one called Black Friday. It is their deep pore cleansing mask, and as the name suggests, it is their charcoal based face mask, which is for, you know, cleaning out the pores, the gunk off from your face. There's a very short list of ingredients in here, but it performs as beautifully as the others that I have talked about. It has lactic acid, activated charcoal, aloe vera, glycerin, licorice, and natural preservatives. As for the texture, you can see it has a bit dry kind of texture in here, and as for the scent, it is nothing special. It smells like a typical charcoal based product. I had troubles applying it on my dry skin because it won't go on as smoothly as I liked, so I always make sure that I apply it on my wet skin, and then it worked perfectly well. One thing I'd like to note about this product is that when it starts to dry out, it will make your skin a bit stretchy. It will make your skin feel like it's being pulled, but that's very obvious with charcoal based products, because they do, you know, kind of in the process of extracting that gunk from the pores and skin, they do just, you know, try out and tug a skin a bit. So that is very normal for a charcoal based product, but it is not as severe or extreme as the few charcoal based products that I have tried in the past. Like, cleans your pores very effectively without stripping your skin of moisture. Like, you won't feel as if your skin has been stripped of all the moisture that it had. It gets the job done, but in the least uncomfortable way, if you're getting what I'm trying to say. So as for the application, I use it only on my T-zone. I rarely apply it on the cheek area because these face masks tend to make my cheeks a little irritated, or I would say a little dry, which I do not like. So the products, the charcoal based products, or the very you know, hardcore clay masks, they do make my skin feel flushed. They do give me that red flush on my skin, which I do get it after the application, but it is nothing severe, nothing that cannot be handled by a pure aloe vera gel. So that is one thing that I do when I apply these charcoal based products. I slather my skin with aloe vera and give it its time to soothe and relax and heal. But apart from that, it is a really good mask for cleaning out that gunk from your pores, and I really do like it. Last in the face mask category is this face mask called Chisel. So it is their skin tightening and toning face mask. It has aloe vera, French green clay, fuller's earth, traveling clay, vanilla extract, and so on. As for the texture, you can see again nothing unusual. It has the same creamy texture, beautiful green color, and the most amazing scent of all the products that I have tried from them. I mean, like, I really do love the scent of this product, and I just cannot help myself sniffing it time and again. Like Illuminous, I experienced that mild tingling and cooling sensation from the Chisel as well, which is not something that I'm bothered about because I really enjoyed the cooling effect it had on my skin. But apart from that, and the smoothness and the brightness that it gives me, I cannot really vouch on the tightening and toning aspect of this face mask. Though I love the scent of this product so much, I really like the scent. It is like the best scented products, like the best fragrance that they have, in my opinion. At least the products that I have tried, it has the best scent out of them all. But apart from all that, there is nothing so unique about this product that would make me buy it again. Now let's talk about the cleansers that I've tried from them. So I've tried out two of their cleansers. One is this No More Blues, and the other one is this Wipeout. As you can see, I cannot tilt it any further because otherwise the product is going to drip down. You can see it has this beautiful green and a very runny texture. It has a very minty herbally scent and reminds me a lot about Lush Herbalism. It had great ingredients in here. It had rice bran oil, kaolin clay, ground almonds, green mint leaves, and all the beautiful ingredients in here. As for the application, you are supposed to take a spoonful of the cleanser, apply on wet face, and gently massage with fingertips. Rinse through with lukewarm water. So like normal cleanser, you have to apply it like any other normal cleanser, which is a good plus point. You don't have to go in with mixing and all that aspects of the natural cleansers that we come across. So that was something very exciting about it. But the actual results it gave me was far from satisfactory. Like, it made my skin feel so dry, uncomfortable, and almost itchy. Like, I had a real bad reaction to this product. No matter how much I liked the smell, the consistency, the look and feel of this product, I really just could not use it. So that's for this cleanser. That's for the second cleanser, which is No More Blues. Beautiful creamy texture, vibrant color. Smells very much like Lush Ocean Salt, but I could never use Lush Ocean Salt. It was too irritating for my skin, and same goes to this one here. It has citric acid, fine sea salt, coconut oil, avocado oil, and all sorts of good ingredients in here, but I cannot use this cleanser because, like the other one that I just showed you, this too dried out my skin insanely. And I had far worse reaction with this one than the green one that I just showed you. So I could not use this cleanser, I could not finish it off. It never made my skin feel clean. All I could feel and see was my skin feeling stripped, and the redness and the irritation that followed afterwards. Cleansers were a total fail for me. I liked their face mask, of course. I'm gonna buy a few of them that I've tried, but for the cleansers, like, they were a big disappointment for me. I did not enjoy either of these, which was not something that I was hoping for. I had really great expectations from this green one, Wipeout here, but like I said, I did not enjoy them, and I do not recommend these cleansers. Masks, however, are really great, and you should give them a try. That is it for the video today. Hope you like the content. If you have any questions, you can write down them in the comment below, and I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. If you like the video, then please do like and subscribe. So yeah, that is it. I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, have a good day, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.